Wow, we've made it to the beginning of the cycle again. The flowers are starting to bloom, allergies are kicking in, and we are being reborn again. It's just so beautiful. To me, this is my happy new year. This is where the new year starts for me. Like, truthfully, it just makes so much more sense starting the new year, quote unquote, when the earth is beginning to plant its seed and bloom again. I fucking love it. Happy Aries season, Venus angels, and welcome back to the Venus Cove. I feel so grateful to have made it this far. It felt like a very long year of battling winter depression, mental maintenancing every few weeks. I feel pretty good and definitely grateful to be here with you guys, and I feel moderately positive or modestly positive. I was chatting with my bestie this morning about what I've been feeling is coming up for me during this time of year, and I think I'm ready to share my interpretation of Aries season. So first of all, if you're around the mental health conversations, I sense a lot of positive mental empowerment arising in this season. I feel a lot of leadership coming up, a lot of freedom, a lot of creativity too. You see, Aries being the beginning, like the world starting from fire kind of vibe, is considered to be the start, the beginning, the leader. However, it's also the baby of the zodiac, so this sign is very curious, and it acts like a sponge, like a baby absorbing everything that it's learning, and wants to try and taste everything in its palate. It's excited, it's intrigued, it's open to hearing others, hearing new ideas. Aries is so much fun. It is actually my twin flame, as me being a Libra. Aries and I usually get along very, very well. We are each other's hype man, so to speak. We're constantly coming up with insane, fun, creative ideas. We're very similar in that way. However, I know that Aries can sometimes have a bad rep, being that it is a fire sign, also is known to be a bit of a hothead, a bit much at times as well, and can be a little devilish because it's so new and fresh to the world, to the earth. When I said they want to try everything, I mean it. They want to try it all, and it can get kind of wild. It's known to be the wild card of the zodiac. It's really intense at times, so you may want a little grounding survival kit with you during this season. There's a lot of high energy. There's a lot more movement in this season. We may experience high levels of physical activity, or at least the desire to move more and go out more in this season. Go to concerts, clubs, shows, try something new, play more sports if the weather allows it, because there's, April showers. That cardinal energy is oozing here. And for those of you who don't know, cardinal means everything I mentioned before. They are the leaders, initiators, starters. That is the element of Aries. So what does that mean for us? Well, the curiosity voyage might be restarting for many of us again. Maybe even some people who have been holding on to things that have been weighing them down might finally let that go and focus on themselves. I see a lot of independence coming in this season. Not necessarily like dropping people and flying solo, no, but more like being in tune with your craft, your projects, your desires. I think after Pisces season, we had dove deep into our depths of ourselves, and I think in Aries season, we're simply going to put that into action. We did all the mental work and mental maintenance in Pisces season. It helped us see what we had to let go, and I think Aries season is now going like, all right, well, let's go. We're putting the bags down in the hotel room, and we can go outside and just be. I think that's what's also incredible about Aries, is that because it's very action-oriented, it has the ability to be in tune with themselves more and in their body. And I sense that we're going to have more of that going on for us too. We'll be able to be more in the present moment with ourselves and enjoy what's in front of us. Like, we're just going to be so ready for life to move here. No more stagnation. Book club might have to be postponed for a while, sorry, or you might just need more of a fictional or thrilling book to enjoy than a literature classic, and it's okay. Be easy on yourself. I have been in my room all day, and it's 3 p.m. right now, and I'm getting fidgety to just leave the house, which I will after this, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you might feel more open to being outside in this season and get off our phones and just take a walk around your neighborhood. Maybe stare at the sky a little longer than normal. Reflect in a curious way rather than a sad way. Or like nostalgic, like, oh God, like Pisces season kind of thing. It's a little more on the gloomy side, but not an Aries season. Aries energy has a way of also being more curious than down. That's that fresh, newborn positivity energy lingering around here where, because spring is here and flowers are blooming, it's almost kind of tough to be down and sad for too long. And I noticed that about myself too. Some cautionary things to look out for, however, is that because it is a fire sign, there can be a lot of conflict because the ego is very inexperienced here. Unlike Leo, where it's a bit more subtle since it's been around longer, Aries isn't very experienced in handling or controlling their feelings. So there might be some abruptness and aggression happening. Drive safely, everyone. Try to breathe a bit more in this season before lashing out or saying something you might regret, which if you do, it's okay, you're human. Just be careful. It can be a really fun time, a really great experience, but if I can give Aries a popular saying, it would be, it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. So, play nice, everyone. For me, and maybe this could apply to other Libras, but I feel like I'm becoming more and more confident in myself. I feel like my leadership skills are coming out and being put to the actual test. I'm learning so much more about what a real confident person is like. Not like the toxic stuff you see or like the bare minimum stuff you see on TikTok and 7-second videos, but like real work shit. I'm learning so much in my relationships with others too, and becoming more aware of what triggers me and finding real answers too, which I fucking love that Aries does this. Aries wants to know. She is that bitch that when she's curious about something, she will dig and dig and dig for the answer. And I wouldn't call it obsessive, more so just like she's very intrigued. Like, they're very curious, and there's a satisfaction feeling you get from finding the answer. Like, it's really chill, and you'd want an Aries queen on your team, especially for a zombie apocalypse. Like, they are very loyal to big causes, and I think they're really good with their hands, too, and really good at problem solving, but in their own way. It's not necessarily organized, it's not a clean-cut, perfect kind of thing, and I fucking love that. Like, they're really good at thinking on the spot of things. That's a really great trait to have, by the way, in my opinion. And I think that's what makes them a great reason for being cardinal, a leader. And like, although they are the baby of the zodiac, I mean, babies have a very unique intelligence that makes you stunned sometimes. They work with what they got, and that makes them very creative. They can still get the job done. Maybe not analytically or critically, but I'd say a more positive phrase that goes to Aries would be that they work smarter, not harder. And that's all my stripper singles for when it comes to Aries season. I'm looking forward to it. I love it. I already feel less drained focusing on my own projects. And it took some time to get here, but we made it. Let me know what you angels thought of this episode. Do you agree? Are you having a different experience? I'd love to know in the comments section what's your sign and in one word, how you've been feeling about Aries season so far. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a 5-star rating. That really helps with the podcast. And share it with a friend or someone you know would be interested in astrology or curious of what Aries season has to bring to them. And that's it. My name is Johanna, also go by August, and this is Venus Cove, signing off. Until next time, Venus Angels.